I am the Kaiju no Kami, and today I'm going to be taking a look at issue 5 to Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors from IDW. Previously, Godzilla fought Biollante and threw her into the ocean. The Shobijin cracked several jokes that became the highlight of the story, and Cedric did his normal Cedric thing. It's time for the grand finale to Monsters and Protectors. At least for now. Damn. The characters and plot. You know the drill by now. Cedric has been telling us the tales of how he helped save the world from Godzilla. There's not much to tell other than they finally meet Mothra and are amazed at how big she is. They ride on her to visit Godzilla, who is once again taking on Biollante, and a climactic showdown occurs. The Shobijins do have another fun moment when one tells the trio that their parents think they are with them in the shelter, while the other retorts with this. Only for it to be followed up by Cedric and Emily. I did also like the moment when the Shobijins mess with an army general's mind. As far as being an ending goes, I feel like this was rushed way too much. Issues 1 to 3 had little to nothing happen in them, while this one just goes all out in overdrive mode to wrap everything up, which really hurts it. The monster fights are over too quickly, and the human plot just seems to be resolved via random existential nonsense. It makes a little bit of sense, but not in a satisfying way. I did like Cedric's little Santa Godzilla drawing he does, though I won't tell you why. The monsters. After being teased with her for a few issues, we finally get to see Mothra. Her design is decent, as I like how fluffy she looks, though she has the same issue I have with Biollante and that she looks a little too plump. It's cool though, she's a giant moth, so whatever. I do wish more detail had been done to her wings, since that's usually one of her defining features in the design department. I will say the way they introduce her to the world is kind of interesting, and I can totally hear Oshima's score from Tokyo SOS in my head during this scene. Godzilla and Biollante are also a part of the comic, though the latter is only featured in like 3 pages. It is interesting how Biollante is colored more brown than green to signify how low her health bar is, which is something that made me think of a Metroid video game boss. The artwork. There were some truly wicked pieces of art to be had in this issue, especially this panel of Godzilla right here. I also like the lighting used for this battle sequence between Godzilla and Biollante. Regrettably, the sound effects for Godzilla's atomic blast did not wrap around the attack itself. Another highlight in the art department was the space background. I love the variety of blues and purples used in regard to it. Furthermore, the face of Lenovo's CEO when he heard that Biollante was still alive was priceless. However, my favorite moment of all had to come from the shadow used around Mothra when she appeared in the school's playground. It just stuck out at me as you don't always see Mothra's shadow in the movies unless there is some sort of reason for it. Well, now that the story is over, I can say that it wasn't anything terrible, just nothing mind-blowing either. I liked the concepts to the story and the way it was told. The Shobijins were hands down the highlight of the story and the most fantastic part of it, and I did enjoy seeing Biollante come back even if the execution was not exactly stellar. However, for being 5 issues, the first 3 felt like nothing at all was happening, while everything was just crammed into the finale, creating an uneven experience. And then there was that sequel bait ending that no one saw coming.
What a twist!
If you enjoyed it this far, you'll probably find yourself enjoying the finale. If you weren't enthralled with it at all during the first 4 issues, you're not going to find anything to like about during this one. Until next time. Bye.